Welcome to Reaction Zero. Today, we'll be covering everything you need to know to become a successful survivor in Home Sweet Home Survive. This guide is intended for beginners, but I will throw in some advanced tips from time to time. Let's get into it. When you load up Home Sweet Home for the first time, the first thing you will most likely notice are the greedy pots. These are essentially loot boxes. You gain one free greedy pot for every level you gain. You can also purchase currency called amethyst to open more. All items currently in greedy pots are limited to cosmetic options, stickers, and other non-pay-to-win items. From the Profile tab in the main menu, here you can change your profile picture and add stickers that you can use as callouts. You will collect more of these from greedy pots. Inside the store, you will see 3 different types of stores, one for each type of currency. The direct store, you will be able to purchase items with in-game currency called bullet coins. Here, you can purchase new characters, perks, and cosmetic options for both survivors and specters. The last thing to do in the main menu is to customize and choose your character. Each survivor has different levels of HP, stamina, and expertise to fit different playstyles. HP is your health, stamina is how long you can sprint before you get tired, and expertise relates to opening chests and performing rituals. Along with different playstyles, each character has a unique perk only for them. For example, Uncle Pie, you can see all survivor auras throughout the game, while Jane can revive herself if no one picks up her soul in time. When you load into your first match, you will see your heads-up display. The bottom left of your screen, you will see your health bar in red and your stamina bar in blue. The diamond above these bars will be the item currently in your hand. To the bottom right of your screen will be your perks. The first one will always be your character's unique perk. The top right of your screen will be all survivors in the game and their current health. A clear picture means the survivor is healthy. A bloody picture means the survivor is injured. If the survivor picture is grayed out with a timer or has a skull on the top left, it means they have died, while an X on their picture or grayed out with no X means they have died a second time and are out of the game. The top left of your screen shows the progress of the game. If the timer hits 0, the survivors left in the match will automatically lose. There are a total of 4 ritual points, with the survivors needing to complete 3 of them to open up the exit portals. I will go into more detail in the next section regarding gameplay. The role of the survivor is to avoid the killer to complete 3 of the 4 ritual points, and either exit through one of the portals or exorcise the specters by doing enough damage. Once a survivor starts a ritual, it will be highlighted for both survivor and specters. The color and symbol represents what stage the ritual is on. Red means the ritual needs an incense. Orange means the ritual needs a nail. Yellow means now you can pray at the ritual site. And green means the ritual site is completed. I will go over how to complete these rituals when I cover items. If a survivor dies for the first time, they will drop a soul. This can be picked up to resurrect them at a statue. This can only be done once per survivor per game. Once 3 ritual sites are completed, or there is only 1 survivor left, the portals will spawn. If more than 1 survivor is alive, a portal will spawn randomly every 30 seconds that 1 survivor can take. These portals can take about 2 to 3 seconds to open and will shut if no one jumps in after a couple of seconds. If you're last alive, 2 portals will spawn, giving the last survivor a chance to live. A pro tip: if getting chased with portals activated, try to grab a sigil scroll to block a door at a portal, giving you enough time to open and enter.
Got her.
There are currently a total of 7 survivor items in the game and 2 ritual items that can be found in 2 different types of chests. The toolbox will give survivor items and the orange box will give ritual items. The ritual box will give you an incense or a needle to use on the ritual site. A pro tip: if you have a needle and you find a ritual site that needs an incense, drop your needle at the ritual site in case another survivor that goes to the site before you has an incense. That way you can speed up the process of praying. The ritual process always starts with an incense, then a needle, and then ends by praying. Out of the 7 survivor items, only 1 can be used as a trap, that being the Holy String Trap. This item allows you to block a passageway that will stun and provide 8 counts of damage to the specter. You can notice what passages have traps by the strings above the passageway. The sigil scroll will create a holy wall for 3 seconds that the specter cannot pass. This will allow you to gain distance from the specter and recover stamina. The health potion will recover 50% of your health points. The energy drink will refill your stamina and give you unlimited stamina for 5 seconds. This is a great item to keep on hand at all times. The Holy Raton is a sword object that does 0.1 damage to the specter and stuns them. This item is good for stunning the killer that's chasing a survivor that's almost dead to help them get away. The Chaplet are beads that you use to hit the specter for 0.4 damage. This is good to try to exorcise the specter along with the Holy String Trap. The Holy Water is currently the only ranged attack in the game. This item does 0.15 damage to the specter and reduces the specter's visibility for 3 seconds. After some testing, you can only do damage to the specter after 2 rituals have been completed. Before the first 2 rituals, everything will only stun. After the 3rd ritual is complete, the damage is at its max. To simplify, don't use your chaplet before 2 rituals are done. It is useless prior. Open up as many boxes as possible and throw the items on the ground for later in the game, while maintaining items that you can use throughout the game, like the energy drink. There are currently 2 maps in Home Sweet Home Survive: Swamp and Abandoned Hospital. I will show off some basics about each map and some advanced tech. Both maps have teleportations in the form of vents on Abandoned Hospital and pots on Swamp. These teleportations are fixed with an entrance and an exit and only transport you a short distance. These are best used when your stamina is low to avoid a hit. Once you exit, you leave a noise indication alerting the specter. For the Swamp map, avoid the water at all costs. The water will slow the survivors down to half speed even when sprinting. The water does not affect Spectre's speed. In general, always have doors open. Specters cannot break open doors. Treat doors like pallets on Dead by Daylight, and loop doors and only close them to avoid getting hit. Just note, there are a limited amount of doors and crawl spaces per map. There currently is a super nasty infinite loop in Abandoned Hospital utilizing the elevator. Simply make a small loop and constantly use the elevator to buy you time to recover stamina. Bring an energy drink with you and you will have the specter on you for a while, giving your team plenty of time to do rituals. I'll show you without editing so you get the gist. If you'd like to see a similar video, but for Spectre, please leave a like and let me know in the comments down below.
Lỡ ngoạn.